Hello, hello, hello. Paige, if you're still on, yes, I have been caught up on all of Wentworth. Sadly, it is now done. It did not end how I would have liked it to have ended, though. I mean, it did, but it didn't. So, we'll see. Well, I guess we won't see because it's over. But, oh well. There's nothing we can do about it now. Hey, what's up, Shania? So far, I have like had the longest week. My job, there's just 2 of us in the office. And he's on vacation. So I'm doing my work and his work this week. And it's ridiculously, like, the amount of work that there is just crazy. Because it's crazy for one person already. So I'm doing his work and my work. And I just got off of work at 6:30. So I just got off not even an hour ago. Which is why I did this stream a little later. Because I just ate something real quick and then jumped on. So, but it's gonna be crazy this week. I mean, my metrics look good, but still, it's a lot of work. Can't wait for like him to come back so our stuff isn't as crazy. I have a theory on why Emily is pulling away from Sue, if you want to hear it. Of course I want to hear it. I think a bunch of people told me it's because, like, the show is trying to go as much, like, by, like, the actual story, like, to a T. So, if they're doing that, then the real Emily Dickinson did not, like, she had a really hard time with Sue being pregnant. That's what I saw from the comments, and it does make sense. Sometimes I wonder if they're actually going by the book, because there's quite a few things that they haven't done that's by the book. So we'll see. But what's your theory? Sorry if that's really loud next to the mic. One of these days I'll get a mic that's not like, that doesn't pick up everything. I just don't have $600 to throw down on the mic I want right now. And I'm buying a new chair before I buy anything else, because this chair I fucking hate with a fiery passion. Only on episode 2 of season 1 so far. Of what? Which show? Not Dexter, because that obviously has not. Are you talking about Dickinson? Frito ASMR, pretty much. With everything that had happened in season 2, I think Emily is afraid that Sue is going to change her mind again and is going to leave Emily again. That's a possibility. I just don't know, because a lot of people do think that they're going to go by the book. And I don't know if that's necessary. I think they're going to do a mixture of, like, tweaking some stuff. So I'm not sure if they're going to go exactly by the book. Because obviously they have not gone by the book when it came to her relationship with her father. They were doing that on, like, season 1. But now we're at this point where, like, obviously they didn't go by the book because their relationship was completely different. Supergirl ended with no Supercorp. Shipper still grasping at straws. I heard. I don't watch Supergirl, but I know of Supercorp. And I know it was, like, one of the biggest, like, queer baiting things ever. And I hate that they didn't make Supercorp a thing. And I don't even watch the show, and I hate that they didn't do that, so. Really like Dexter? Oh my god, Dexter was so good. So good. So good. It was a little bit slow, like, in the beginning, but I loved it. It was so good. It reminded me, so they did so much stuff that was like the original. Yeah, Dickinson. Oh, McKenna, you'll love Dickinson. I'm surprised you haven't watched it yet. Season 1 of Dickinson, like I said, I won't spoil anything for you, but season 1 of Dickinson, they tried to go like super by the book. And then that's where I was saying that they just kind of, I think they didn't know if they wanted to be like a comedic show or a, like more alongside the drama of the show, like a serious drama. And then season 2, they decided to just keep it in a comedy. Of course it does have a little bit of drama in there, but it's not like a serious drama. The ending of Supergirl did not surprise me. I think it didn't surprise people. I think that people were just mad because they weren't surprised, you know? Like meeting an old friend. Oh yeah, Dexter. It was good. It was a little bit predictable, but very, very good still. I literally screamed when they showed Kat Grant again. Yeah, I heard that she came back in the series finale. And a bunch of people were so happy about that. Like, I don't watch this show, but I know of, like, different things that happen. Because, like, I follow a lot of other reactors, and they react to it. So... sorry if I spoiled that for anyone. I mean, you're not giving like a huge spoiler, I wouldn't think. And honestly, with as much people that are pissed off right now, I'm surprised that just everyone who has not watched it hasn't gotten just spoiled already. Okay, so just in case, if anyone is listening to, I don't know if you guys are like looking at the comments or like listening, but I'm about to read a comment that talks about Dexter. So just in case anyone wanted to not get spoilers for that. Here we go. Deb replacing Harry as his voice actually worked. Not sure about Harrison yet. Yeah, I think there's going to be a combination. From what I've like heard from like doing a little bit of research on the show before watching it, which I don't typically do for any other show, but for this one I did a little bit. There's going to be oops, sorry. No, you're fine. I wanted to, that's why sometimes I try to read the comments before I read them. But so I think they're going to do more than one person as like the voice, if you know what I mean, because there's Deb and then I heard that there's gonna be, I can't remember his name at the top of my head, the guy who killed Rita. He's supposed to be in it, and who else? I think Harry is still supposed to be in it as well. I would love to talk about my theories for Dexter though. I just don't know if other people are in here if they don't want to hear spoilers just yet. I think like 2 people jumped out when I said that, so we'll see though. I have some mad theories so far on Dexter already. And it was just the first episode. I wonder how many people are watching Dexter, the reboot. I think, is it only on Showtime right now? Like the streaming service Showtime, or is it on cable as well? I don't have cable, so I don't know. I watched it on their streaming service. It was on cable? Okay. I didn't know if it was or not, because like I said, I watch everything on streaming services, so I don't know what's actually on cable and what's not. Like, I know, like, obviously if it's like an Apple TV original like Dickinson, it's not going to be on cable. Or like a Netflix original or Hulu original or whatever, but Showtime I know is on cable, so... What other shows? Is there any other shows that are out right now? I'm about to do... What is it I'm about to do? I think The Witcher? I'm waiting until The Witcher comes out, but I think that's the next thing I'm doing. I'll have to look at my calendar thing here in a minute. What are your hopes for season 3 of Dickinson? That Emma Sue will still be a thing. I really want Austin to find happiness. I hate that he's miserable, because I do like him as a character. This isn't a hope necessarily. This is just a prediction. I think that the dad's gonna die. Maybe as like the series finale or something. I'm not sure. I think he's gonna die. Trying to think of another hope. It's pretty much all I can think of right now. Well, and Lavinia. I hope Lavinia gets some happiness too. Loved him repairing knives and working at a gun store. Just smiling sent out chills. I know. There was one part where he smiled and I'm like, ooh, damn, that is a Dexter Morgan smile. Wheel of Time coming on the 19th on Prime. Huh. What's that gonna be about? I think my next thing is The Witcher. I'll have to look though. Because there's Legacies that comes out weekly. Dexter comes out weekly. And then I'm finishing You and Squid Game. And then Cobra Kai comes out at the beginning of the year. Fantasy Women Witches, Fall of an Age. Is that what Wheel of Time is about? Because if so, then I want to watch it. Is there any gay shit in it by chance? I mean, typically when you say, like, women witches, like, typically when something's just solely about women, I would love to have, like, some gay shit in it, you know? Series is based on 15 huge books, so much simplified. You know what I would love for a book to become a show or a movie is House of Night series. Those are like my favorite books. And honestly, those are so many books that it could be like a TV series. I just don't want them to fuck it up. That's my only worry with like some of my favorite books becoming shows or movies. I'm almost done with these Fritos, by the way. If this is annoying the crap out of anyone. I just didn't have that much time between when I got off of work and started streaming. I'm trying to, let me see if I can, hold on, I'm gonna mute it while I crunch. The Wheel of Time community, yeah, they have one. Is pleased so far with the trailers. I might watch it then. Not that that's the only shit that I watch, because obviously it's not. But in my opinion, it makes things better. I don't know. I would just love to... I just love to watch things that have gay stuff in it, you know? You know what? Hold on. I'm trying to see. I think the next thing is The Witcher, though. That was my zipper, by the way, if it sounded weird just then. I've used this whole thing, like, this whole year, and there's so many, like, I'm almost out of pages. Like, I need to get a new one. I'll need a new one by the beginning of the year. But this is like my Evo QK journal thing. I think I got it around this time. But like, it's like coming apart. But hold on, let me look. Oh, it's right there. Yeah, The Witcher. Because there's Dexter, The Witcher, and Cobra Kai. That's the well, technically Cobra Kai is gonna come out at the beginning of the year. But like, that's my schedule up until then. Don't know about show, but books implied some gayness, including among the hero's multiple wives, but not really much sexual content in books. You should check out House of Night series if you haven't already read it. I mean, if you're into that kind of thing, so it's about vampires. Not in like a Twilight type of way. It's a little bit similar to Twilight, but it's not like Twilight, really. It's just basically about like a school of vampires. It's pretty much what it is. But I can't wait for Cobra Kai. I'm so excited. I can't wait for The Witcher too, because we've been waiting for The Witcher for what, like 2 years now? 3 years? I don't think it's been 3 years. How long has it been? It's been 2 years. I thought so. I was like, there's no way it's been 3 years. It's been 2 years on The Witcher. But yeah, I'm so excited. Do you guys watch The Witcher? I did. I liked it. It was slow, but I liked it. So I figured I'd react to season 2. Hold on, one more bite. Hold on. That trash can's like full though. Oh, my bad. I'll just leave that off to the side for now. Witcher was great, even if purposefully confusing with timelines. I think that's why, like, it was good, but it was just kind of slow. I mean, it is purposefully confusing with timelines. They do that on purpose, but, well, I mean, that's the whole thing of what it means. But I don't know. I don't know what to say. It's very different. The Witcher is very different. It wasn't hard to be able to, like, follow along. It's just, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it. It's very different. I'm surprised that it took this long. I wonder what made it take this long. I wonder if COVID had anything to do with it. But I even think, like, after the first season came out, they were saying how it was going to be a while for the second season. Arcane on Netflix is an astonishing good animated series. What kind of animated series? It's not, is it like anime or is it something different? You know what I watched the other day, which was good on Netflix? That was an animated series. What was that? The Inside Job? I think that's what the name of it was. That one was pretty good. I think I just got bored one day and just like binge watched The Inside Job on Netflix. I can't remember what I was doing. Because I think I was in here, but I was like, I don't know. I don't know what I was doing. I think it was just because I think I was waiting. I think Anna was busy that day or something. And she wasn't home or something. And so then I just binge watched it. Fantasy photorealistic more than anime. Gotcha. Okay. I'll have to check it out. I know that I'm wanting to watch something that's not like something for my coffee moments in the morning. I don't know why I did this because I just call it a coffee moment. It's when I drink coffee in the morning and just kind of like chill out before the day happens. Whenever I have those, like, I typically want to watch something that's like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. So, not a whole lot of shows are like that. A lot of the shows that I watch, if I react to it, then I react to it. But if I don't, then it's still like quite a, like, long thing. Like, I'll do it, well, like, I'll watch Family Guy, Bob's Burgers, and watch the Goldbergs. I think the Goldbergs is pretty funny. So I watch those things during that time. I'll rewatch a lot of different stuff. So I'm rewatching Will and Grace, the newest one, because I just got finished watching the old one. So now I'm rewatching the newest one. I'm almost done with that, though. And then, I don't know. Like, I'm always wanting something that I can watch that I'm not going to react to that is like 20 to 30 minutes long. I'm probably not gonna have a video go up tomorrow because this is the video that's supposed to go up tomorrow, and I started exporting the unedited version before, like, right as soon as I right as soon as I hit stream, and it's only at 29%. So I've been going like every single day though for the past week, if not longer than the past week. So it's all right if I, like, miss a day. Although tomorrow's Thursday. No, yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Because Legacies comes out, like, I'll do it on Saturday, and then I'll do... Well, shit, no, because when does Dickinson come out? Shit. You see how, like, I just have so much going on that I'm like, ah! Hey, Cass, hope you're doing well. Yes, love Dexter. Haven't watched Dickinson yet. The Witcher is super cool. Yeah, I know, I love Dexter too. It was great. Dickinson is good. It's starting to be a little bit slow, but still pretty good. Icon 809. Hey, thanks for the, what's it called? Super chat? Thanks for the, I don't know, something chat. I can't remember if that's Twitch or if that's YouTube, of like super chat. Thank you for the thingy there. Thanks. Have you seen the iCarly reboot? No, I have not. I want to watch it. Maybe that'll be something that I can watch for my coffee moment, because I don't think I'll react to it or anything, because it's not typically like the same stuff that I react to, but maybe I can watch that for my coffee moment. How was your Halloween? Oh, yeah. It was good. We didn't do anything. Well, I wouldn't say that. We just drank wine and played Monopoly. that was our whole Halloween. That's what we did. We didn't dress up this year. We wanted to. It's just our life has been crazy lately, and you guys don't even know some stuff that's recently happened. I just don't want to say. I'll tell you guys once I know more stuff. I hate that I'm being vague, because you guys know I'm pretty open about stuff. There's one thing I don't want to talk about until I get until I know everything on it, and I won't know that for 2 weeks. So everything has just been even more busy than you guys even know. So not to mention my work right now with my partner being out. It's just me. Well, my new boss started, but she doesn't know. She's in training right now, so she tries to help, and she helps with some stuff, but not all the stuff, obviously. So there's that. But I think it's called Super Chat. Oh, well, thank you again for the other Super Chat. Thank you again for the 2 Super Chats. I appreciate it. But yeah, so my life, once I'll be able to tell you guys some more stuff that's going on, You guys know that that's why everything has been kind of crazy, and how it was, what was it, 2 weeks ago that or a week and a half ago, my stream schedule got all messed up because I had some stuff happen. That's when like the beginning of the stuff kind of happened. And then it's just, it's hard to explain it without telling you what it is, you know? But I will once I know more information. So, yeah. Have been watching The Bachelorette Australia Guilty Pleasure. First Bi Girl? Really? You know, I was thinking the other day, sorry, I've been thinking the other day, I was like, how come they don't have a bachelor or bachelorette that's like a woman who's like either, I mean, any member of the LGBTQ community, really. But I was thinking, and I'm like, I don't think that would probably work, because if there was a guy and he was interested, and let's just say, for example, if it was a guy and he was gay, then they would have a bunch of gay guys come in, right? But then what if the contestant gay guys fell for the other contestant gay guys, and then they wouldn't, so then I was like, oh, so that's why they haven't really done, that's why they haven't like incorporated probably a really like LGBTQ bachelor or bachelorette. I was like, because it probably wouldn't work the way that they would want it to. But that's cool though. I'm glad that they do have like at least a bi girl in there, so then they can have, but my only thing is like, if she's bi, then does that mean that the girls that are in that are contestants, are they not dating, or are they, like, what happens if they have like feelings for another contestant? You know what I'm saying? Because then the girls, like if they have girls like as they're being contestants because she's bisexual, then, or wait, do they even like, I know that she's bisexual, but do they have girl contestants, or is it only guy contestants? Oh, thank you. Hi, my name is Fly Ninja for the $5 super chat. Thank you. You gotta watch the L Word Generation Q. It's on Showtime. I have already been watching it. I'm all caught up already. I watched season 1 as soon as it came out, and then I watched season 2 whenever that came out, which was recent. So I'm all caught up on that. It's very good. Season 2 is way better than season 1. Season 1 was not that great, but season 2 is really good. So I'm hoping that they're gonna have a season 3. I'm not sure if that's been confirmed yet or not. But thank you for the $5. Foundation on Apple TV is the best sci-fi adaptation I've seen, but it is hardcore old style and lacks Star Trek-y humor. There's a lot of things I want to watch, but I'm like, do I watch it or do I react to it? That's like my life right now. Anyway, the same can be said for the regular Bachelor or Bachelorette. I mean, true, but normally those contestants are, well, no, because you had, we had, what's her name? Demi. We had Demi. She's bisexual. And it's not like she hit it on the other female contestants. I don't know. I could be completely wrong. I have no idea. That's just what I would assume. Like, because if I was a contestant for the Bachelor or Bachelorette, like, obviously for another woman, I don't know, I might, but what if I had feelings for another contestant? Then I would want to be with the other contestant, not the actual, like, Bachelorette, right? That's what I would think. I mean, I don't typically, like, I don't like a whole lot of people, but that's my thing is like, what if I don't end up liking the Bachelorette? What if I end up liking the contestants? Or it could be the opposite. Maybe I'll only like the Bachelorette and not the other contestants. This is something that you can tell that I totally think about all the time. Why didn't you talk to me about it then? I didn't know you were watching it. I guess that makes sense because you watched the L Word first before I watched the L Word. I thought for sure at that time when I told you I'd watched the L Word that you thought I was gay at that time. I watched the L Word before I came out, and I told my sister that I watched the L Word, and I was wondering if my sister knew I was gay at that point. But she didn't ever say anything, so I don't know. I didn't know. I don't know. I didn't know I was supposed to talk to you about it. I didn't know you were watching it, but I guess it makes sense. I feel bad. We can talk about it, though. Whenever you come here, we'll talk about it. I mean, or we could talk about it now. I mean, I don't care. I am team Jamie Lee all the way. You should watch the snippet on YouTube. Very mysterious. Is it a positive news or negative news? With my stuff, it is, we don't really know. Initially, when we heard it, it was negative news. So, but I'm supposed to get more information on it soon to be able to say whether it is in fact negative news or no news. It's hard to say without giving all the information. It has nothing to do with our baby stuff, by the way. We're still like trying. My gyno says I'm perfectly healthy, so it has nothing to do with that. Like that, if that's what you're wondering. I watched it when I was literally like 13. I didn't know you were that young when you watched it. I mean, I guess that makes sense because you came out around 16, right? Is what I remember. You came out around 16. And you probably, I mean, you had to watch it before then, but I didn't know you were that young when you watched it. I watched it when I was 18? 19? 19, I think. I don't remember. I think I was 19 when I watched it. Because it was like when I was questioning my sexuality, and then I watched the L Word, and I'm like, yep, I'm gay. I was like, yep. Yep. But yeah, I think I was 19. I had to have been 19. I think I was 19 because that's when I came out as bisexual. I don't know. I don't remember. Something like that. I came out sophomore year, dated a girl in the closet freshman year. Don't know how old that would make me. Sophomore year is, let's see, you're a senior at 18. Probably about 15, 16. I had to like do the math, and I'm like, you graduate when you're typically around the age of 18. So I don't know, probably like 15, 16 is when you came out. I don't know what took me so long. I just think I was just, I don't know, not necessarily blind or closed-minded per se. Like I was closed-minded when I was younger than that, but I don't know. Like I feel like my subconscious was like hiding the fact that I was gay to myself. So I wasn't like willingly in the closet, or no, not willingly, knowingly in the closet, but I was in the closet. Now that I came out of the closet, then I like realized so many things like before the fact. Well, hope everything turns okay with your stuff. I used to watch the OG L Word in the Intrateco. I don't know what that is. With my twin in a old TV. I don't know half of what you just said. I know you said that you watched the original L Word, but that's about all that I got with that. Well, thank you on my stuff. I'll let you guys know once I hear the news in about, like I said, it's almost 2 weeks. It's a little less than 2 weeks is when I'll hear whether it's negative or non-negative. Not necessarily positive, but it's either negative news or no news. When I told Mom, she was like, that's why you have a Victoria's Secret model pictures taped on your wall. I remember when she was talking about that. And then, like, who was it? I know that you were, like, obsessed with Nicki Minaj. So I know that you had, like, Nicki Minaj posters all up on your wall, too. And they were, like, I mean, it's Nicki Minaj, so she was, like, pretty much naked. But I think Mom just thought, like, you wanted those bras or the lingerie, like the underwear, the whatever, like from Victoria's Secret. And I think that's what her like initial thought was on that, like why you like had those posters up. I don't think she automatically assumed you were gay. I told her, I can't remember how old we were when I told her that my thoughts, and I was like, I think McKenna's gay. And she was like, Mom's like, no. And then whenever you came out, Mom was like, okay, so you were right. Tata's out and everything. How did she not know? I don't know. I think it's just because we were in like a Bible Belt. It's not necessarily that she wasn't like supportive of it, because she like was of course supportive, but I don't know. I just think because we grew up around such a Bible Belt community that I think she just like, there wasn't a lot of that stuff out there. That, and I just really, it just didn't, like, she doesn't care one way or the other. You know, so it's just, I think that's why it didn't cross her mind. I have no clue though. I was drunk when I told my mom I was attracted to a girl. Were you really? I came out twice. Came out as bisexual at 19 and a lesbian at 21. When I was 19, I told my parents when we were sitting on the couch that I was attracted to women. They were not shocked at all. And I don't even I remember bits and pieces of when I told them when I thought I was bisexual. And like, I remember kind of having that conversation, but I don't remember the full conversation. I just remember we were, like, sitting on the couch, and I told them that I was attracted to women. I think we were talking about McKenna. I think we were talking about my sister, McKenna, like, at the time, or something. And then I was like, oh, by the way, I wanted to let you guys know that, like, I am also attracted to women. I think that's, like, I just threw it out there like that. And then, but whenever I came out as a lesbian at 21, I remember specifically every detail. And I think I've told this story quite a few times. My mom was making salad. She was like prepping salad. We were like at my parents' house, and she was prepping salad. No, I told my dad first. My dad was on the grill. He was grilling something. I told him, like, as he was grilling something, I was like, so, I wanted to let you know that, like, I just came to the realization that I'm not bisexual. I'm a lesbian. And he's like, that's nice, honey. How do you want your burger cooked? That was literally, like, what he said. I was like, okay. And then I told him, and then I went inside, and my mom was prepping a salad, and then I told her, and then she's like, that's nice, honey. What kind of dressing do you want? Like, that's seriously how they react. They didn't even, like, have a reaction. They were just like, yeah, we knew. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, my sister, when she came out, my parents' reaction was wow, I would have thought if any of my kids were gay, it would have been Cassidy. And that was like 3 years before I came out. Something like that. Something crazy like that. I came out and I was kicked out of the house and went to live with my grandparents. Oh, I'm so sorry. We are lucky to have supportive parents, for sure. I did not originally have a supportive grandmother. She flipped out and that was not fun. I was super close with her. But she did not have the best of reactions, and that was really hurtful. But my parents were super supportive, so yeah. The first thing she asked me was, so what's it like? I was like, well, why don't you try it, dude? Did she really ask you that? I don't know. I just feel like because of my mom, the way that our mom was brought up is she was brought up super religious because my grandparents are Mormon. So my mom grew up like in that type of community, which, mind you, like my mom is not religious. I'm not religious. Majority of my family is not religious, except for my grandparents. But so my mom grew up around that community, and then we grew up in a Bible Belt, and so she, like, I just don't think that she was, like, around that stuff as much, and so whenever we came out, it was just, well, she wasn't shocked, but, I mean, she was just like, oh. I didn't know she'd ask you that, though. That's funny. Used to have a Tomb Raider Angelina Jolie poster on my wall with an Axl Rose. I love Tomb Raider. I didn't have any posters like in my bedroom. My bedroom like kind of looked like I mean a little bit not really like this, but excuse me, not really like this, but I didn't have anything on my walls. I didn't really have posters or photos or anything like that. But I had my crushes on like my video game characters or like the characters from the movies and shows that I would watch. Like I could tell you all of the different crushes that I had on like different characters, but I didn't have posters or anything. I told her on my 21st birthday, and it took me another 3 more months to talk to my mother about it. Oh, talk to your mother about it after the fact? Yeah, it's my coming out was a little uneventful. I would have liked to have had someone like kind of be like, "What?" But everyone that I told was not shocked. And except for, you know what, I will say this. When I told my so it was I had these 2 best friends in high school. We literally stayed at each other's houses all the time. Maybe not every single night, but we stayed at each other's houses a handful of days out of the week, right? So probably like 3 or 4 days out of the week, we would all stay at each other's houses. And which, mind you, I wasn't attracted to them. It's not the way that it works. But so I wasn't attracted to them. So obviously I didn't do anything or try anything or like whatever. But when I told them, when I came out, and so I was after high school, when I came out and I told them that I was gay, they were like, "What? You were gay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I am gay, you know?" And then both of them were shocked. And I'm like, "You guys were my best friends in high school. How did you guys not know out of like everyone?" But I think it's just because like we were friends and I didn't ever try anything. And then they were like, "What?" So, I don't know. Grandma still doesn't know I'm gay, I think. I have not told her. And as far as I'm aware of, no one else has told her. I don't know that for a fact. But you know what? Oh my God, I have to tell you. I don't know if I told you. So, when we were in Tucson, my grandma, I was helping my grandma do something, and so my mom was there. And one of the boy cousins touched something, right? And I think it was food. We were all eating food. One of the boy cousins touched some food or something. And so I went to go pick up the food, and Grandma's like, "Oh, don't touch that. Like, one of the boys touched it," or whatever. And so she's like, and I was like, oh, I don't care. She goes, no, you don't want to get like boy germs. And my mom was like, I don't think we have to worry about that with her. And then I was like, yeah, that's why I married a woman. And then my grandma actually laughed. And then I was like, oh, okay. I was like, yeah, cool. It was pretty funny. And I said, that's the whole reason of why I married a woman, Grandma. Don't you know? Because I don't like boy germs. I thought it was kind of a moment where you had to be there and whatever, but it's just, I don't know. And especially if you like know my grandma. I don't know. Grandma's still like, so my grandma's still weird about it though, for sure. Cause she loves Anna, don't get me wrong, but she's so weird with me still. And it's a little bit, I just feel off sometimes when talking to her, and it comes off a little bit homophobic. Not like the homophobic where she hates gays. It's the homophobic where she really is like afraid of me, I think. And like, cause I went to go hug her one day or something, and like she kind of like flinched or something, and I was like coming in to hug her. It wasn't like anything like, you know, like shocking. It's not like I came up from behind her and like hugged her or whatever, you know. But I hugged her, and then I like tried to give her a kiss on the cheek or whatever, like, cause I was hugging her, and then she's my grandma, so I was trying to give her a kiss on the cheek, and then she was like freaking out, and then I'm like, what the fuck, Grandma? But so I was like, so that made me feel weird, and I'm like, you literally just flinched away from my hug. But there was more stuff too. There wasn't just that. There was a little bit more stuff. Like just the way that she reacts, like interacts with me now is just weird. It's not the same. And it sucks. But I think she's getting better about it. But it still sucks when she's like legitimately afraid because I'm gay. She's literally afraid of me, I think, because I'm gay. I think she asked me that because it was awkward for the both of us. She asked you what? Did she ask you if you were gay? My best friends were not shocked at all. They were like, bitch, we knew. That's funny. Hey, what's up, Lucy? Haven't seen you in a hot minute. It was a huge shock for my entire family because I don't look gay. Went to ballet, do girly things. I did ballet. Not for very long. Not for long, because I am not graceful. But, I don't think I look gay. Like, okay, let me clarify. Professionally, when I'm, like, at work and I tell people that, like, I'm married to a woman and stuff and I'm gay, they're like, what? But you don't look gay. And I'm like, yeah, I'm like, what? Am I supposed to, like, cut off all my hair? Like, is that what makes me look gay? I don't know. But personally, I look gay. Like, cause all I do is wear like wife beaters and stuff usually, right? But now it's starting to get a little bit chillier weather, so I'm like wearing this. But this is like what I wear. So some people know and some people don't. I don't know. That's a little progress I guess. Yeah. If she's afraid of you, she'll be terrified of me. I hope not. Normally I don't like hiding things from people. And it's definitely your choice to tell her whenever you're ready and whenever you want to tell her. And she's getting better about how she is with me. But I don't know if I would tell her yet still. Just knowing Grandma and knowing how she is with me, I wouldn't want that on you. I hate that you wouldn't be able to tell her for a while, but our relationship changed. Our relationship completely changed. And because when I first told her, she flipped shit and didn't talk to me for like months. And that hurt. But like it's gotten better. I think she's for her and her mindset, she's just made peace with the fact that I'm going to hell. She hasn't told me that. That's what I feel like she has said, because she's always told us growing up, If you're gay, you're going to hell. If you drink alcohol, you're going to hell. If you drink sweet tea, you're going to hell. If you have tattoos, you're going to hell. If you drink coffee, you're going to hell. Like, growing up, that's all I heard. I'm going to hell like 5 times over. Every single one of those things that she listed, I either do or am. So, or have. So, listen, I tell everyone that I meet, I'm not super religious. I don't mind if other people are super religious. Don't pressure me into some sort of religion, right? But my mindset is I'm not going to go through this life worried about what's going to happen in the next. I'm not going to live that way. I'm happy with who I am and what I am and like who I'm with. I'm not going to make myself miserable because I'm worried about whether I'm going to hell or I'm sorry, hell or heaven, you know? I'm not going to be afraid because none of us truly know, like, if we're going to heaven or hell or like if there's an afterlife theoretically or like any of that, right? I mean, you have faith. Some people do, but I'm not going to be miserable this life worrying if I'm going to go to hell because I am the way that I am. So, and that's just the way that I have to live my life because either that or I'm going to be miserable. And then there's no point in living if you're miserable. So, if you can't be who you are. Anyway, so they are Opus Day. I don't know what that is. So it was huge, intense religious stuff. I am good, Lucy. How are you? I think my friends were shocked when I told them. I think it's like people were either super shocked or not shocked at all because they were like, oh yeah, I knew. But I'm wondering if my 2 best friends from high school just didn't think I was gay because I didn't like act gay. But I still don't even really act gay now. Yeah, I just voice like who I have a crush on more. And sometimes it's hard for me not to stare at a beautiful woman or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But like, I'm not hiding it. Now that I realize that I am gay, I'm not hiding it. But when I was in high school, I didn't realize I was gay. So it was just like, you know, it's not, I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain, I think, but. Anne told my friends over a group text. Did you really? Now things, okay, I am married and have kids. They are great grandparents. My brothers and sisters are nice from the start. Well, that's good. I'm glad everything's good for you now. I don't care what she thinks, but I don't want to be reminded of what she thinks and don't want her judgy looks. Get it enough from my father as it is. Yeah, I mean, that's true. I just, I was close with our grandmother, really close. And so it hurt whenever she said all the stuff that she did and reacted the way that she did. But yeah, I mean, you'll get all that. I'm not going to lie to you. You're going to get the judgmental looks and you're going to get her, her speeches and her, I mean, all that. And I tell her all the time, I'm not going to be miserable. This is who I am. And I'm not going to be living this life afraid of the next. And she needs to chill the fuck out anyway, because I know some shit about grandma, okay? So she needs to chill the fuck out. I love my grandmother, but Jesus. And like I said, she loves Anna, maybe a little bit too much. Hello, but I'm just saying she of all people should not be judging. Because I know some things. And just ask Mom, McKenna. Ask Mom. Mom has told me things. I was like, oh my God. Why does she? I'm like, why does she think she has a right to judge? She has done some shady things. But I'm not gonna judge her on those things because guess what? I don't give a fuck. I hope she's happy. And if she was during that time period, then she was, and I don't give a shit. I'm not gonna judge her. I'm not gonna tell her that she's going to hell because of the stuff that she did. But her doing the stuff that she did, what makes that better than what I'm, like, how I'm living my life? You know, like, I don't know. I mean, she was a softball coach. No, I know. Well, I know that, but like okay, let me tell you, we think secretly my grandmother's gay. Some of my family members agree with me, and some of them are like, no, she's not. I'm like, but is she though? But to be fair, I do think that everyone's gay, like a little bit. I do feel like everyone's at least a little bit gay, so to their benefit. I'm good. Watching a friend play Life is Strange. Oh, that's right. You would always tell me to play that game. I have not really played games in a while. Sometimes I'll pick up Assassin's Creed still and play that, but with as crazy as my life has been lately, I have not played games in a hot minute. Yeah, I was making a Tinder profile when I told my friends. Oh. That's how Anna and I met. We met on Tinder. It's kind of hard to meet like someone not online. Like in real life, I mean online is real too, but like not meeting, so I know, well, so like I'm from a Bible Belt community. Again, I know I say that again, but that's the only way, unless you went to the one gay club in the state or you meet your partner online. That's like the only two ways to meet someone if you were gay. And like Tinder only had like a handful of people. My sister and I saw each other like 2 or 3 times on Tinder. Like that's how small it was. We didn't even live in the same town at the time. And I was like, that's disturbing. But yeah. I'd rather live for when I'm living than live for when I die. True. That's another point. That's another good point. I don't know. There's just, because I just grew, like, either super religious family members or friends or, like the community, like whatever. Like, I'm just like, bruh. I'm not, don't fucking judge me with that shit. Like, I don't give a shit what you think. And, like, you don't know me. I hate being judged. I hate it. I mean, I don't know who likes it, but, like, anyway. Mom won't tell me crap unless I interrogate her. Ask her about grandma. Tell her I asked you to ask her about grandma. Like, ask her, just tell her that I said she told me something about grandma, and she should know what I'm talking about. She should know what I'm talking about. I mean, I could tell you if you want. I mean, I don't know why I just don't tell you. I could just tell you if you want me to. Mom would just have more details on it. I could just tell you, though, if you want to know. Same. Everybody's a little gay. I just get... sexuality is such, like, a spectrum or whatever, right? So it's just, like... I mean... I don't know. I feel like everyone's a little bit gay, but that's just the way my mindset is, right? I originally didn't want to try Tinder. I didn't either. I seriously joined Tinder and deleted Tinder like a good 3 times. Because I was such a person that was like, I want to meet my partner, like meet them in real life. Like, I want to have that sort of interaction and, like, love at first sight thing. And, like, I want to have all that. But that wasn't going to happen. I actually almost deleted Tinder again when Anna and I matched. My mom was a professional ballerina, so there must have been some gay moments. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even want to, I wouldn't even want to think about or talk about if my mom, no. I don't want to talk about it. When it's your own parents, you're like, no, gross. Even though that statement that I literally just said, but I don't want to talk about it. Not when it comes to my own parents. Everybody else on the planet except for my parents is at least a little bit gay. But that's just because I don't want to think about it. Just text it to me later or something. Okay. I'll text it to you whenever I get off of here. Yeah. I'll tell you, but like, you could just ask mom as well. She'll just have more details. But I'll text it to you. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and jump off of here. Get ready to wrap up some of this other stuff. And then, yeah, got a lot going on. But hey, I am still trudging along. Came here still for live streaming. Well, I love live streaming anyway. It's not like it's really doing it because I love talking with you guys. So I wish I could live stream more. It's just like I can't add any more to my plate right now. But even though my life is super busy, I love to come on here and live stream. And love to do Evo QK stuff. So it's like a good like stress reliever. It causes a little bit of stress, obviously, because like trying to get stuff out every day is a little bit stressful, but still a stress reliever for the most part. But Tinder was how me and my ex-boyfriend met. I only did Tinder when, like, during that time period when I met Anna, and then that was it. Every other person that I had ever dated, like, we had met, like, in person. So, because I don't want to say real life. That's what I was going to say. But no, we had met in person. Most of the people that I dated before her, it was a guy that I worked with. He was my boss at the time. And then the guy before that, I was in high school. So, yeah. I had that relationship for my senior year of high school. I pretty much had that like my whole senior year, that one boyfriend, senior year. And then after that, I was single for like 2 years. And then after that, I dated another guy for about a year. And then after that, was single for another 2 years or something like that. And then that's when I met Anna. Hi, my name is Fly Ninja, your sister. Yes, she is. She's my sister. Tis Kinna. It is Kinna. That's one of my sisters. I have 2 sisters and 1 brother. But yeah. She comes on here. My brother and my other sister do not, because they suck. No, I'm just kidding. Brady just, she just commented on, oh, and then there's Anna. Honey, you jumped in, like, right as soon as I was about to end the stream. But, no, my brother, he came on a couple of Twitch streams, but he doesn't come on for the YouTube stuff. He hasn't done it yet, anyway. And then my other sister just commented on a video I did the other day. But, I mean, let's be honest. My littlest sister, probably not the best thing if she were to come on these streams sometimes. She is only 13, so. But, anywho's. Alrighty, guys. So, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this stream for this week, and then I will be back next week. Twitter, as always, if you want to get in contact with me before then. And then that's pretty much it. YouTube Live is so much better. Oh, I completely agree. Definitely. But anyway, Alrighty, guys. Well, I love you, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.